I'm gonna get distracted. Here we are. Final day. Can you believe it? We've been playing this game for over a month now on stream, and I don't regret it. I love it so much. People have tried. I am simply just not smart. No, I think it's gonna be complicated. I don't think it's a you thing. Where am I going? Alcohol most of my life, the state fruit is strawberry or something. I mean, to be fair, strawberries are awesome. I think that allows the seed to disperse grow is a fruit. Alrighty, autumn. Here we go. But in terms of G Fuel, and I'm not throwing shade at the company whatsoever, I just want to make sure that is very clear. Over 2 years
and going strong.
I forgot Brian.
Miami Sunicorn.
Oh, that was a weird emote name. I love that. Thank you so very much for the 28-month resub. I appreciate that. I hope you've been doing good. Oh my goodness me. I forgot Brian would read that out for some reason. And if we could get some, you guys are already putting the hype and the love in chat. You guys know it. For G Fuel, I got G Fuel a couple of years back. Uh-oh. No. To give it a try. And I don't know what exactly I was doing wrong, if anything, but no matter what I did, it tasted great. No matter what I did, it was always grainy. I tried mixing it with hot water. I tried cold water. I've tried blending it. It always has like sand, essentially, along the bottom of my cup or of my tumbler. And I was wondering if it was all G Fuel flavors or maybe it was just that specific flavor that I had. Because I really want to like G Fuel. I appreciate the idea. But I also don't appreciate grainy drinks. I don't know. Mr. Wonderful, how's your day going? Welcome on into my tangenting about G Fuel. Personal emotes are named weird. I'm doing okay. It's my last week in my current job before moving on to the next. I hope that the last week goes well. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm doing pretty good today. I know I'm gonna be a little bit emotional after stream today because I don't know, we've put a lot of hours into this game and it's going to be over, and that's always emotional, but then the ending is emotional, so. The ready to drink cans from where you work. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen so many of those here. And when I did get G Fuel, I like ordered it in. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I just went to a store. But maybe I'll keep an eye out. I got like a blueberry flavor as well. You had a similar experience. I found another drink brand. It's not G Fuel. I don't remember what it was. That was similar. It was meant to be a blue flavor. And it didn't have the same grainy problem, but it also just tasted like you were drinking liquid sugar with a hint of a like blue raspberry going to it. And it was a little bit much. Hey Salvador, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Alright, I hear you, I hear you. Wait for Monster, because I used to drink 5 a day when I was little, not knowing it was not a soda with a cool name. Oh god. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day, actually. I had my first energy drink. When I was 12? Give or take. I was with a family friend, and her daughter was my best friend at the time. And we went to Disney. It's the one time I've gone to Disney World. And her mom's like, I didn't pay, you know, hundreds of dollars for these tickets for you two to get tired midway through the day, so have some energy drinks. It tasted so bad. I don't remember which brand. It was probably Red Bull. But I didn't drink a heck of a lot of that. Uses a shaker bottle. Yeah, so the G Fuel I got, it was like a starter pack thing, and it came with like their like shaker thingies. Why is there an egg in here? They haven't been in the coop in like years. This egg is gonna be rancid. Alrighty, so we're gonna put all this away. We're gonna be selling off that disco fruit when Van comes back into town. And I didn't plant all of our lantern seeds. We still have, I think now 56. Yeah, 56 left over. I figured we'd split it over, I'm blanking on the name. Autumn and winter. Oh. Yeah, one for protein shakes. Knock knock, anybody home? Oh, Vesta, what are you doing, girl? Hey there, Crystal. I'm here to see Juniper. Is she home? You need to speak with me? Hey, Juniper, I got a surprise for you. The new seeds are here. Figured I'd deliver them to you personally. New seeds? That's not a seed bag. That's the bag I often got my clothes in. Whoa, thank you so much. These are the crop seeds we talked about before, right? The ones that only grow in hotter climates? Yep, they're the ones. A gal's gotta wonder what you plan to do with all these, though. Pretty sure I mentioned it before, but these seeds ain't accustomed to the soil or climate here. I doubt they'd ever grow if you planted them. That's true, but we'll never know unless we give it a try, right? First, I want to test these in different soil samples to see if they'll grow. If we breed them with other crops, we'll be able to grow even more here in the valley. Heck, maybe we could mass produce and distribute the seeds. Oh, look at y'all fired up. With an attitude like that, you're bound to make it happen one day, kiddo. All I ask is that you let me raise some of those newfangled crops. Of course, and I appreciate your support too. It's the least I can do. If you need a helping hand, you're welcome to drop by my farm anytime you like. Anyway, that's all from me, so I better get going. Take care of yourself, alright? We'll hydrate. I'll have some water here. I've been visiting Vesta's farm to get some extra advice on crops. I really wish she'd stop calling me kiddo, though. It's nice to have so much encouragement, you know, makes me want to keep doing my best. Oh, she's so cute. I appreciate these little cutscenes here. Okay. So I was doing some research last night. I've been having trouble finding anything that Juniper will accept ever since she became a teenager. Well, I think even in teenagerdom, I could hand her stuff. Apparently, they do have their different likes and dislikes that correlate to their parent, or the parent that's not you. Some people were saying that Matthew's child should like brown milk and apples and stuff, so let's see. Aha, you can have it. Finally, I found something she'll take. Blaine and Ashley, by the way, welcome on in. Don't miss being able to go to Disney for, or sorry, I will miss being able to go to Disney for free, but still be able to go to Universal for free again. That sounds like fun, to be honest. Woke up super early. Oh, and now you're needing a nap? I get you. According to Pokemon Sleep, I slept pretty well last night, but I'm already kind of just tired. Okay, oh, there we go. Good things come in trees. Tree fruit are a great source of nutrients for athletes like myself. I love a rich, delicious fruit to snack on. Tree crop, any, S rank only. And wanted rare crop. Houseplant won't stop talking about rare crops, don't ask. For anyone who doesn't know that Vinny lives in Takakura's house, or that Vinny is real, that is a very concerning post from an old man. Willing to try him if anyone can grow him. Rare hybrid. Hey Dave, how are you? gonna play some Crash 2 for a bit. Enjoy! Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, let's take a look here, shall we? Fairvon, how are you? Welcome on in. So... maybe I'll give him a disco. Or one of our disco things. I don't know if... it matters what tree fruit. I'm gonna give them an apple though? Do you think it matters? Tree crop, any S rank only. Yeah, so hopefully it should work. You got your Starbies? Nice. I wish I had a Starbies. I have a monster this morning and it tastes rancid. Not to talk about Pokemon? Absolutely. Absolutely. No matter what I'm playing, I don't really mind if we're talking about another game, especially during something like this where I'm just kind of grinding out the last couple of days. My cousin works for Universal. When me and my parents go to Japan next summer, we'll be able to get into Universal Tokyo. Oh, cool. For free. That's awesome. Alright, take the disco. It was still glowing. Thanks, kid. Didn't think you'd be the one to take on my request. Here, can't forget your reward. I don't know if this is a good trade, but for you, anything. Then the other one was for Sully. I think he's out right now. So, you know what? I'm gonna go follow him out. Hi, Gary. Good morning. It's the time of year when you start longing for good food like herbs and rice or sashimi. I have none of that on me at the moment. Also, I just saw my stamina. Dear Lord, my stamina keeps getting worse and worse every time I think to look over at it. This game's gonna be sad. You met an incredible farmer. Gary looks good for his age. I know! I know, honestly, the whole, like, vampire theory, I could get behind that for this game. People don't age right. Hello. Compare my Mew with a friends of mine, and it seems that depending on the Terra type, one move will be specific to the Terra type you got. Oh, cool. Okay. So if you got a bug Terra type, you're gonna have probably like a bug-based move. Oh? Are we not ready to be milked yet? I guess I did do this early, so. So I saw a couple more of the mods got into the Palea. Takakura, please. Don't be stepping on my chickens and my eggs. A couple more of the mods got into the Palea closed beta. Did anyone else get in? I know it doesn't really, you know, it's gonna be open to everyone tomorrow. So, but out of curiosity, do we have more people in here who might be interested in joining us for that? Because I am very much down to play with people, even if I'm gonna be a shy bean about it. Got Fairy and it had Moonblast. It had Ice Beam. Yeah, that makes sense. No luck for you so far? More for me to pass now than last year. The longest I've ever had a sore throat was maybe 4 days. Now it's been like a week and a half. Oh no. I get that. I feel like how my body deals with colds as well has changed over the years. I forgot about that game. I was surprised seeing it. I had a handful of people mention it to me through stream and stuff, so I couldn't really forget too much about it. Got in, I'm playing a bit of it. It's pretty cool, but could use some more features, like being able to go to others' houses. Can you not? I'm pretty sure you can. Maybe you just have to be friends with them, though. But I think I've seen like streamers and stuff doing that. Like everyone was piled at this one person's house and they were all like cooking together. Is Paleo on Switch? Not yet. They want it to be though. I don't know how the settings work for playing just with friends. I think that is a possibility. Where is he? Did I just see him? No? Where did Sully go? Oh, there he is. Okay, so he's right there. Wife and I were playing, but we couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I think he should be able to. 15-second loss of level rage, but it is remarkably unpleasant with a high mortality rate. Oh god. You don't say. Hello. Does this count for your request? Okay, good. You will take my Applu. I just think they're pretty. So, you can have that. Crystal's a rescue. I was having trouble getting my hands on this. Can't thank you enough. Oh, thank you. I've never really used these in this game. I feel like maybe, well, maybe in the last couple seasons here we're gonna have a use for it because our stamina is running low. But I feel like I would have more use for it at the beginning when all my tools drained me so much. We played together a long time ago, but I don't want to play strangers. No, I get you. From my very, very brief experience with the game so far, unless you invite people in, I don't think people can come into your lot. I also don't know how you do that. And you do see people when you're running around, like in the main areas, but so far no one's bothered me. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing, which is great. And when I say bother, I don't even mean like being rude. I just mean like no one's talked to me, which is fine by me. I'm awkward and shy. I don't know how to deal with people. I normally aren't too into MMOs, but Paleo looks like it's my jam. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Bear threw up this morning, so he's been a bit off. Oh, poor little... I say little, he's a big boy, but poor little boy. Poor baby. Fair warning, friends, we do have an ad break coming up in about 30 seconds, just so you know. Actually, speaking of pets, I forgot to tell you guys. We have a family who lives down the hallway from us in this apartment building. And it is a mom. I don't think I milked my cows again last night. It's a mom and a little, like, I'm bad at aging kids, but he's a toddler. Little, very loud toddler who she kind of lets, you know, dart up and down the apartment hallway. And maybe that might bug some people. I don't think my mom and I are really bothered by it. It's just, you know, kids will be kids. He doesn't, like, scream, but you can definitely hear him kind of giggling and running up and down. And I guess, you know, you need to get their energy out somehow. But anyway, Kiddo was out running up and down the hallway this morning. And I think we must have had mail come through our mail slot yesterday. Because we have, like... I don't know if all mail slots are built like this. I'm sorry. I've never seen many or paid attention to many. But pretty much there is a outer flap and an inner flap to our mail slot on the outer and inner side of the door. And they were jammed open. So the kid was like sticking his fingers through the mail slot, which scared the crap out of me at first because I was just like, oh, what is this thing poking through my door? Ollie's, as far as I know, at least not with us, he's never met a child before. And Ollie was so interested in those fingers. He was just like right up to the door sniffing and like, you know, nose booping and stuff. And I don't think he quite knew what was going on. He's like, what is this? What is that? It was very cute. I was keeping a close eye though. I didn't want Ollie to, like, you know, scratch or anything. Not that he ever has, but like, you know, it's a different situation, so. But still, very cute. Feeling him running around is a sign of a happy kid, yeah. He's a cutie too. Like he can't regulate his temp normally. Yeah, with how thick his fur is. Snack sized. Almost just started cooing at the kitties. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, this kid, his mom has lived on this apartment or in this apartment for a number of years, and they have a really, really nice dog named Honey, who's like a smaller, like, little poodle base breed, and she is like the friendliest dog in the world. She's so sweet. And I know that they also have a bigger, like, pit bull sort of breed. So I think the kid's probably used to animals. I'm guessing. I see them out together all the time, so. I just don't know about cats. I think they may have had a cat at one point. No, they did. I remember my mom told me. So my mom will go out to drop garbage down the chute mid-evening, usually. Not too late. You know, she doesn't want to wake anyone up. And she says that she went out one time into the hallway. And these people live right next to the garbage chute. So my mom has to go right close to their door to go in there. And she said there was a cat sitting out in the hallway but looking horrified and was plastered up against its door asking to be let in. So my mom had to knock and be like, I think you lost someone out here. It needs exercise, no chance to make noise. It's very important. Exactly, exactly. Go straight to Chucky. I saw little fingers going through the door. Unless the parent is attentive, doesn't let them do that at night. No, yeah, they're very good about times a day. Keep getting ads about the Pokemon Championship. I definitely creep on the neighborhood doggers. Oh, same. Same. I can't at the moment have one of my own, so if I have the chance to make a fuss of someone else's with their permission, I will. Mother help, I have made an error in judgment. Cat loves to go out in the hallways of my building, but has snuck darted past and gotten stuck in the hall a few times. See, that's always kind of been a bit scary, especially because we have dogs on our floor. I have told this story before, but when Tiger was still with us, he always was scared of out in the hallway. He'd always back up from the front door if we ever opened it and stuff. But he kind of started to go a bit senile, I think, in his old age, and he kind of just didn't care anymore. In fact, he started making darts for the door. He's like, I want to go out there with you guys. One night he actually did get out while my mom was taking the garbage down. I think I was already just asleep because I'm a grandma and I go to bed early. And my mom, the way she describes this is perfect. I wish I could get her in here to like tell the story herself. But pretty much what she describes is a slow speed chase. A slow speed chase between two old timers. My mom and Tiger both had bad legs. He had an accident when he was younger, so he was missing some, I think like a joint or something in his leg. So he was a little bit stiff moving. My mom has bad knees. So they had a very, very, very slow speed chase down the hallway as she tried to get him back into the apartment. And, here it is, like, you know, moderately late at night. She's trying to be quiet while in the hallway, but she's like giggling up a storm because of how silly this must look. And I'm like, I wish I had been awake to see that, because that would have been so funny. Just, oh, I would pay money. Almost 18, still healthy and spry, but very uninterested in being outside. Okay, sorry, I'm missing chat here. I'm gonna try to scroll up and catch some while I run straight forward to that hill. We We have a dog in our neighborhood who is older, but if he sees anyone, he has to go get you a leaf. Oh, that's so sweet though. I have a cat. She's quiet and calm. Doesn't like loud noises. I mean, that's most cats. But she comes to you. If you whisper, oh, little shy baby. But at their apartment, she didn't realize until she went to look for her. Thankfully, a neighbor found her and had her. But when the cat went back to the apartment, the other cat started hissing at her. Yeah, because she smelled different, right? We had that with Kitty. She had a lot of health issues, so she was kind of in and out of the vets a lot. In her later years. And it was really sad because she was already feeling kind of down. She had just been to the vet. She had been poked and prodded. We bring her home and the others go up to her and they're like, you smell like vet. We don't like you anymore. And they would hiss at her. It would take her a couple days to get used to her. Or they would take a couple days to get used to her again. So sweet, Chase. I love it. So dogs and a black and white cat. White cat tries to break out so you can find some old crazy cat lady who will feed him all he wants. That would be the dream though, wouldn't it? Tiger was always full of shenanigans. He was an interesting character. I wish I could have had him on stream with me more because he would have loved to sit here and just vibe. But he also liked to eat the forbidden spaghetti, aka any thin wire. Which was is this a sunflower? Oh, wait, okay, wait. Tomorrow when it's bright out, we have to take another look at this because I think it actually works as a sunflower should. That's kind of cool. Ninja Pabe. It's a good name. Pet iguana that would chase their pet turtle all the time. When they're roaming, they tie balloons to them. Yeah, so you can see the slow balloon chase. That's so funny. I've heard of that before, so that you just don't lose them. Funny thing with Ollie though, speaking of chasing, sometimes he doesn't want to go to bed at night. He knows the routine. He knows that he gets fed his wet food if he goes to bed. So like usually he'll comply, but every now and then he's like, I don't want to tonight. Which then results in a chase. We used to have the same thing with our cat Tika. But she would have you running for like a good solid 30 minutes. Like you'd be zooming around the living room and she'd be like skirting in between things and underneath the couch and stuff. Ollie is younger than she was, technically healthier than she was, and just a bigger boy in general. He gives up after like 2 minutes. He's lazy. He's like, okay, well, you know what, fine. I mean, the slow speed chase stories are the best. The way my mom describes it is Tiger kept looking back and he knew that he could stay just like a step ahead of her. So he was kind of, they were just keeping pace. He gets into his fate. He does. He really does. Doing the orange tabbies proud. And like part of me is like, maybe he should be running. You know, maybe I should be trying to run him a little bit more because the vet did say he could stand to lose just a little bit. She was very kind in the way she worded it, but she pretty much said, well, you know, I was trying to feel his ribs and I had to press a little bit harder than normal. And I'm like, okay. Thank you. I'll work on it with him. I feel like being my sprite self today. Talking orange tabbies, we had like 3 orange girls at the shelter last month, which was new. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I grew up with an orange girly. Her name was actually Ginger. And I didn't really realize that was too uncommon but I was also a child. I think they're not as uncommon anymore. He's just a loaf, it's okay. Gave up on dechunking my kitty. He licks the vegetable oil container. Oh no. God, see, Ollie knows Grandma gives him stuff, you know what I mean? He knows that me and Mike were pretty good about not giving him too much. Like, you know, if he has a big playtime with us, we usually end off with a treat so he can feel like he earned something, you know? My mom will just kind of look over at him and just, like, her favorite thing to do, and she did it with Kiara too, but it was one thing with Kiara because she was elderly and sickly and thin. Ollie's middle-aged, getting on, and on the chunkier side now. But what she'll do, she takes great pleasure in looking at him, finding him when he's asleep, and then putting down like a pile of treats in front of his face and then watching him wake up to the smell of the treats. And it's like, okay, you can do that, but like, don't give him so many. Literally just getting fattened up with Grandma. Did I already get you? I did not. Kind of orange tabby uses time with the one shared brain cell just to tip over those foraging bowls designed to make cats eat slower. Yes, yep. That would be it. Very much so. Oh, wait a minute. What happened there? Female orange tabbies still count for like 20%. Yeah, that's not too many then. It's kind of interesting how there's the different, like, I don't know if it's technically breeds, but like coat colors. Yeah, look guys, the sunflower actually, like, it's gonna follow, I think. That's really neat. But yeah, like the different coat colors, like tortoiseshells, you know, usually predominantly ladies. Can't remember the last game I played, maybe Rune Factory 5. Oh, it's all good, don't worry about it. But yeah, if you haven't actually answered the question of the day yet, if you lived, or you had to live in the last video game world that you played, what world would that have been? Once Kate broke into the fridge and dragged out these Angus steaks I had thawing, he ate half of a whole steak. Oh my god. I don't think we've ever had anything that bad. I know I was at a family friend's Thanksgiving party one year when I was quite young, and they had two dogs. One was named Dar, the other one was Yukon. Yukon was an older gentleman and he was a lovely man. Big, like, dark shepherd kind of breed, I think. Dar was a young, not very smart, yellow lab. And he was like that kind of like awkward, like teenage, he's not fully grown, but he's still like puppy-ish, but he's like too big for himself. Dar stole an entire turkey and made off with the entire turkey. And Yukon helped. Yukon helped. They were very, very sneaky about it. Play some City Folk before bed. So you're Animal Crossing town. One time he didn't finish his dinner, still ate half though. Be a loop hero. That'd be a really good place to live. Procedurally generating the world around me as I walked. Mostly dangerous. Yeah. Not the best of places. My dog stole half a roast once when he was a teenager. Oh man, I think I'd be really nervous about that though, because like all the bones and stuff, but I think they were fine from what I remember. Just, you know, turkey had been cooked all day. And had been left out, I think probably to cool, I'm guessing. And suddenly, this party of people who came here for Thanksgiving. Did I just throw in star milk? I don't think I did. Hopefully not. Didn't have a turkey. He survived the bones. He thought it that timeout might kill him though. He's like, how dare you? I just wanted to eat something really nice. Worked up my physics homework I left on my bed when I went to the bathroom once. I once had my cat, Tiger had a brother, Tom, when he was younger. Tom had, an illness, I can't remember what it was exactly, that we didn't have the money at the time to help him with, so my mom ended up, donating is not the right word, surrendering him, to a shelter that would pay for his medical costs. So Tom wasn't around for you guys to have known him, but he was a lovely boy. Tiger and him got on really well. Besides the point, Tom, when I was in maybe 6th grade, took it upon himself to suddenly gain the appetite for paper. And he decided that my math homework was the best paper, and he chewed on it. And thankfully, I had a parent-teacher interview coming up anyway, so I got to sit with my mom as she pulled out this half-chewed-up homework, and she went, I know that this is like the oldest excuse in the book, but my daughter's cat actually did eat her homework. My story, my first Bernie Bailey actually ripped Ada check that came through the post, which was some insurance money. So our cookie broke at the time, and he never bothered with what came through the post, apart from that one time. He's like, this looks amazing, I'm gonna eat that. That's so bad. Oh, your brother was teaching her to rip up advertisement mail? Oh god, see, like, it's kind of a funny idea, but also that can go very wrong. I think that's all of our fruits. Alrighty, we're gonna have another really big paycheck here today, which is nice. Send it back to prove the company that our dog ate the check. It's like, I'm sorry to hand this to you, but Hi, Van. I am potentially gonna put you out of business with this one. I'm sorry ahead of time. Okay, I think that one's gonna sell for the most. No, Van. Haggle with me, buddy. First day of every class, I always warn my teachers I do in fact have a cat that loves to tear up paper. Actually, they're very understanding. They thought you were trying to scam them, yeah. Graying hairs make you sad for some reason. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Man, you know what? I don't even need to haggle anymore. I'm just doing it because I want to see how much I can get. But we don't have anything left that we really need to purchase, so you know what? Just, yeah. Sounds like a good amount. Oh, I'm glad I took a react in this morning. I can hear that they're starting to, like, mow the lawns outside. Yeah, sounds good. Watch as I go in here and there actually is something to buy. No. Oh well, it's okay. I'm good. You're best friends with everyone in Stardew? Very nice. I remember it felt like it took me a while to get, oh, not Vincent. What's his name? The boy from the island. What's that kid's name? I'm blanking really hard. Leo, yeah. It took me a while to get his friendship up, but once I did, I think he was like the last person I really needed. Are all artists mysterious and brooding? Which artist are they talking about in Mineral Town? Is it one of the newer characters? I can't remember if he was an artist. I think he might have been. Yeah, that was Brandon. Not our Brandon. Different Brandon. I remember that guy now. Watching some interesting Pokemon challenge videos recently. The funniest ones I've seen is choosing your Pokemon team by choosing a Pokemon by its Japanese name. That's interesting. I love that. Speaking of, I was going through and kind of trying to narrow down. Oh, hiccups. Pokemon I'd like to use on our team on Scarlet. And I think I've kind of narrowed it slightly down. At least I have some ideas for ones I might want to use. Okay, that duck is about to get watered. I'm sorry. Who are you? Which one are you? Time's like, yes, that was a nice bath, thank you. Please tell. Bear with me. I actually like saved a screenshot of it because I knew I wouldn't remember. Look at me going and doing stuff ahead of time here. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty, so the ones I kind of picked out, and like I was using the team builder thing as well to kind of get a gauge of like, strengths and weaknesses and like what I might be missing. We're gonna choose Sprigatito for our starter, so eventually it will be Meowscarada, am I saying that right? Grass Dark? I was thinking Azumarill. I don't think I've used it before. I know it was pretty OP the last time I played for raids. But I was also thinking that one, the little fairy steel one. Annihilate, potentially. It's fighting Ghost. I thought that was kind of cool. Mike really liked it from his playthrough. I don't like the sound it makes, mind you. Did you have it on your team too? I was considering Armor Rouge because then I could like compare it to Ceruledge, but I might also just go with like the fire poison lizard from Sun and Moon. I don't remember its name. Only the females evolve. Considering Orthworm because Orthworm, it's just steel though, it's a single typing, so I'm kind of and it doesn't evolve, so even more Salazzle, yeah. And then finally, Kilowattrel, electric flying. I like basic birds. Like if there's a bird on like the first couple of routes, I'll try my best to get it. I like those. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like Azumarill or Tinkaton, because I know one's fairy water, one's fairy steel. Those are just some of the ideas that I'm kind of like floating around. We'll see. Hate to cry that one. I love Applin too. I love Appleton so much. Okay. If we have some time tomorrow in game, I'm gonna try to go mining. I'm gonna try to do some mining because I'm still missing some stuff here. Are you gonna water my crops? Thank you. I think from what I remember with the team builder, with that team I kind of laid out, I have nothing ground, so electricity is going to be kind of a bit of a butt. I think. Ish. I was looking for like a ground steel type, but I don't know if that's a thing, and if it is, I don't know if it's in the game. As I'm on my team, but I ended up using Tinkaton a little bit. Because the steel type before I got Lucario. Yeah, and like I know Tinkaton is actually a really good Pokemon in general as well. I heard a lot of good things about it, so I might go that way instead. Elephant one, Cufant. I could try that. Hoppip is pretty cute. I got a random shiny one. I was actually going through my shinies yesterday in Violet. No, wait, yes, Violet. And I remember I got 2 random shinies just from the like Wonder Trade or whatever it's called. Can Azumarill learn ground type moves? It'd be handy, but I'd also be worried about it going up against an electric type. And that's the thing as well, like I need to look into what move types these can learn, because I'm pretty sure, like, you know, maybe Annihilate or Orthworm, maybe they can learn some. And again, I'm not being picky about like what generation these Pokemon come from, but if possible, I really do like using ones that I haven't really used before. Instead of just, you know, sticking with the old favorites. Oh right, he was watering them. Orthworm should def have Earthquake and Dig, yeah. So I might be good there. I just think Orthworm is kind of cool, okay? It's just a big friend. Oh, I think this is really neat. I like the sunflower idea. Some of the Gen 3 crops in this game are cool. That's the Wooper Evo, isn't it? I know, I know it's like the probably the best choice. I'm just not a big fan of that Pokemon. Both its new version and the original one. And like that's a me thing, I just have never liked it. I should probably just get over it, because Poison Ground would be very handy. I'll think on it. I'll try to get over my biases. I used Toad Scroll in my original playthrough. I loved how it ran. It was so funny. Yeah, the Flamingo! I forgot about that one until I saw it last night. It was like fighting type, I think, right? Wait for a Great Tusk, maybe. Ace, have a good trip to work. We'll see you later. Dancing tempura. If that's not actually dancing on my plate, I don't want to know. Also hydrate. I'll have some water, thank you. Or Mudsdale. I haven't used that one. I don't think. I think the fun thing about planning our team for Scarlet and Violet versus like X and Y recently is I don't need to worry about like 8 gems and stuff anymore, right? That's so nice. It's so nice that it's just no longer a thing you gotta worry about. Loved it in Sun and Moon. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna wait downstairs. Come on in, friends. I am ready to dig. Trying to think if there's any other Pokemon I was thinking about using. Okay, I think I have to wait until 10 exactly for them to get into position. Let's see. Quite like this place. Do you enjoy it as well? Oh. I bonked your head with my head. Oh, I thought he was leaving. I'm like, excuse you? Here to dig. There we go. There's actually not as much to dig here. Oh, I think... Is that a new item up there? That might be a new item. Okay, hurry up and dig something up. There we go. This looks different. Yeah, I don't think I found that before. And that dialogue made it sound like it was one of the tablets, which is interesting. So as far as I know, we got all the tablets, so that's kind of cool. No worries, take your time. And let us know what you get to drink. Okay, that's really all I'm gonna bother with for here. Let's go see what we got. All done. Okay, let's see if he comments on the wheel we found, because I think he will. Oh, no? Interesting. Okay, so I found something peculiar, which I feel like was kind of the dialogue for the tablets before. Round smooth stone with a hole in it. Van might come around to buying this for a decent price. Okay. Puns aside, game. Oh, does the statue always say that? Or also? I didn't notice that. I always thought it was just for the tablets. Or was it something strange for the tablets? I just remember it had like a certain line of dialogue. Oh, you're napping? Okay. I'll leave you be. Poor Alfredo just sitting out here. I mean, I guess he'd be sitting in a pen at home, so at least if I leave him out, he gets to enjoy trotting around. Okay, hello everyone. I think that was everyone. We're in year 6. We're in year 6, so this is actually our final stream of this game today. We're gonna be finishing fall and winter today. Why did you all move down here again? That's weird. They almost like reset. organize that a little bit. There we go. And let me go check the encyclopedia here. I know, Autumn's very, very pretty in this game. Others haven't gotten very far in a strange twist I picked up. Poot again and started playing that again from the beginning. Honestly, Binders of Old Town, especially since the updates, has been pretty good. Yeah, so that was an item that we were missing. I'm just missing 2 more. Just 2. But yeah, no, I know this game, like, it's a favorite of mine, but I totally see why it might not be everyone's cup of tea. Yep, it's a question. Do you play in the Battle Dome? I just realized you get some great prizes. Yes. So I never used to do Battle Dome, but I've heard the same thing. I've actually been slowly training up my Neopet by taking it to the Swashbuckling Academy. I used to do the training school that takes the code stones, but apparently those are more pricey, so I've been doing the one that takes doubloons. And I've been working on increasing like strength and endurance and defense and stuff, so I could do better. Also, Neptune Meows with the 21-month resub. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Love farming games of all types. Yeah, this one's more on the chill side, which I can see why people wouldn't. Like, you know, sometimes you just want to do a lot of stuff, right? But I prefer it on the chill side, I think. Your pets are old enough to drink, and I still don't understand the Battle Dome. I'm honestly following a guide, like, to the letter. I have no idea what I'm doing on my own. But yeah, pretty much what I heard with Battle Dome is you start off fighting, there's like a Chia clown, I think. And then when you hit a certain level, you can move up to like a robot with numbers in its name. I can't remember what it is exactly. And then I think if you have the premium, there's like additional things that you can fight, but essentially you should get some good goodies out of it, so. Apparently. I don't know. Very confusing at first, but it's very straightforward once your pet stats are up. Yeah. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate those. Welcome on in. Yeah, how to do it the cheapest, yeah. Which, by the way, if anyone wants to join me, I've been, like, just the other day, actually, a week ago now? 2, maybe? Macca's That Show! You just brought back, yeah, I'm having flashbacks. That show! I don't know what it's called, but I know it. I remember that show. Nanoland? Oh my god. Yes. Was that even, like, was there a language in that show? Like, was it actually speaking a language, or was it, like, its own made-up thing? I just remember being very confused for most of it. God, that threw me back in time. Dear Lord. What was I going on about? Neopets? Probably. Hi, is it that time already? I should say, recently got back into Neopets. It's been a lot of fun. Your character does age, yes. You start off as a young adult, you get married, you have your child, and you watch your child grow up, and you and other people in the valley do age. They spoke English, it's just that the kid didn't speak good English. I remember watching and feeling like it was a fever dream, like I don't remember it being anything that I could understand. Alright, so this is going to be the Harvest Banquet. I'll try to bring in something good. Actually, for reference, for anyone wondering, I don't know if I have any pictures of us here, but for example, that was my daughter when she was a toddler, and she got a little bit older, Look at how cute she is. Oh my goodness. Do I have any of hers? Oh, I had her being really cranky here. There's our first disco fruit crop. No, the last one I have is the bear. But yeah, your child ages, you age, people in the valley age. Your child will have different interests as they age up, and it's fun. Oh my god. Everyone was asleep when I did this, apparently. I think she usually leaves the oh no, she's here somewhere. She might just be heading out. They tend to, she wanders a bit around the valley. She's interested in farming. You can kind of influence your child's, you know, career path. So she probably is gonna hang out in the forest or around maybe the other farm in town. So, I don't know what that thing was, but, oh, I can't turn my camera anymore for some reason. They don't want me to see the fourth wall, but that's her these days. Yeah, she's pretty tall. She's wanting to take over the farm. Apparently she's doing some more work here than we are, but I haven't seen that yet. About the bear, do I have to get while my kid is still a kid? Because I don't know if I'll be able to afford it in time. I didn't afford it in time. By any way, shape, or form. I got it when my child was already an adult, pretty much. And I didn't get any cutscenes to do with it. I don't know if maybe if we had gotten it earlier, if you would have some cutscenes, but... Child, a long time ago, and I recently found out where it came from. Oh, God. That really threw me for a loop. Like, you completely sidetracked me. I hadn't thought about that show in so long. But yeah, on my secondary save file with the bear, I'm gonna try to get it early, like on that chapter 3 if I can afford it, just to see if it makes a difference. Okay, so we're gonna be kind of waiting around again here for the dig site to open up, so I guess I'll just run around. Oh, not at all, not at all. I love answering questions about this game. Yeah, so it doesn't sit well with some people, and I totally respect that. But you do have to get married in order for this game to progress. They do want you to have a kid. And your child will look a lot like your spouse. And it's kind of the whole thing is like watching your family grow and age. Those are not the same type of mushroom. Go. And I've said it before, the only kind of unfortunate thing about this game, and they've definitely made strides to fix it a bit more in this remake, is it's very front heavy. So especially if you kind of like, you know, use your time wisely at the beginning, towards the end there's not as much to do. We've already befriended everyone. We've completed a lot of the game. We're not 100%ing it by any means, but a lot of our days are now kind of just spent doing our dailies and then skipping time. You played the GameCube version? Yeah. So a lot of it is still very, very, very similar. It might come back to you as you're playing it. It might not. But on the whole, this is generally a very faithful remake. They added a lot of really nice quality of life stuff, though. Oh, the Chihuahua's like hanging out by the... I've never seen him go out that far. It looks like he's gonna jump in. Yeah, I know. I kind of hope to see... I'm kind of on the fence about this. I kind of want to see Magical Melody get remade. It's not my favorite Harvest Moon by any means, but I'm wondering if maybe if they remade it, if that might kind of fix some of the ish I had with it. Or even the Wii games. I never played those, so. Okay, we definitely already have that. I know we got a Friends of Mailtown remake, but if they ever want to reimagine it in this style's graphics, I'm all in. Oh, yes. I'm just saying, like, they have the valley, right? They have this. They have the town already made. And they have... I guess they don't have the character models for the Mineral Town people, but they, like, you know, they got the concepts down, right? For their new outfits or whatever. Just a Harvest Moon DS, right? Just Harvest Moon DS, but like this? I would be so excited. I'd be so happy. Although I don't know how they deal with the farm, because in that game the whole thing was like building up your farm buildings and laying out your land. I've played a little, like, maybe 20 hours of 4. I've played a tiny little bit of 5. I need to stream that at some point, actually. And a little bit of 1 for Rune Factory. But I played 1 when I was very much younger, and I didn't enjoy it. Came back with 4 and loved it, so I think I need to go back and check them all out. I know that 3 is being remade. Or ported, at least. Oh, I just noticed the time. Yeah, I think it's out pretty soon too. Look at how pretty that stone is. Yeah, there's too many awesome games on the way out. I don't think I'm gonna get 3 in a hurry just because I haven't finished 4, I haven't finished 5. But eventually I'll probably pick that up. Yeah, so many. Backers, is that a new emote? Is that a new grimace? That's cool. Yeah, look at how cool that one is. For a number of times and always get distracted, stop playing the game. I start 5 and I got caught up trying to trying to perfect something, so you had to take a break. Oops. Waiting on Baldur's Gate 3 console release next month too. I think, as far as I remember, for the rest of the year, there isn't any games that I'm like, I desperately need, you know, day one. This and Final Fantasy 16 were kind of it for me. Although I will say, I may have fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole last night of reactions and trailer analysis for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I may have gotten myself too excited, so I had trouble falling asleep. Because Final Fantasy VII is life. So that's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be exciting. Oh, this is done. Oh, this is the ginger, right, I remember. That's gonna be exciting in the new year. You do that with games, yeah. It's a very easy rabbit hole to fall into. It is, you will, like, we're all gonna lose me for a while. I will lose me. Dreaming of Pikmin, yes. I keep meaning to play more Pikmin. I actually started it up last night and then I fell back onto Neopets, but I've really enjoyed what I've played of it. I just need to actually sit down with it again. I'll be attached to my PS5 and TV until I finished it all. Yeah, that might be another thing where it's like, no, I need to take a break. I'll be off for like a week. I'll be back. Oh, I already got those ones. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people are looking forward to Starfield as well. Yeah, okay, so that wasn't anything like brand new. Apparently Twitch doesn't like these emotes. Oh, do they not? I mean, to be fair, I tried to upload a Peach emote and Peach is just natively, you know, they just look like butts, right? Twitch wouldn't let me have it. So any butt emotes I see, I'm like low-key judging. I'm like, I couldn't have my Peach emote, but you can have that. Oh boy. September 5th. Okay. Hi, Zeros. How are you doing? September 5th. I feel like there's something else. Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon DLC. That's gonna be exciting in September. Yeah, Fae Farm. Melt pack they on Etsy. Oh, I see. That's cool. Try the beach again now that you aren't labeled as a family-friendly stream. No. With the pure reason being, I think that they get a little bit upset if you try to like keep submitting the same emote when you've already been explicitly denied. So I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna be a coward about it. We have it on Discord, that's what matters. Did I get you? Yeah, I guess I did. Just with puppies. Yeah, it's the thing. It's always kind of been the case as well. It really depends on who is assessing your emotes. Because it's not like, you know, the same person assessing all of them, because that would be kind of crazy. Some people are more lenient maybe than others. And like that's been known for a long, long time. And the thing is now, I don't remember when this happened. I don't know if it's a partner thing or if it was just like I've been partnered for so long now. Or if they changed their things, but I can just upload an emote. I don't have to wait for it to be approved anymore. So technically I could just slide the Peach on there, but also I've been told no. So, you know, I don't want to lose that privilege of just being able to like throw an emote up. Totally worth it. Being topless, adding something to their body. Oh. That's concerning. Hi, girly. Do you want some of this? No? Oh, no, she does. Yeah, it's very peculiar, sorry, which ones they choose, which ones they won't. do yours automatically get approved as well? They must have updated something then, because I remember back in the day, it really was just like, yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Maybe it's like just you've been partner or affiliate with them for X amount of months with no issue or something like that. I really want to get this mining thing filled out here. I'm really curious what the last 2 items are. First prismatic shard from your rainbow trouts. Oh, that's cool. Poor Mike. Every time we played Stardew, he had the legit worst luck ever with prismatic shards. Like, they just don't like him. I know it was really ticking him off the last time I was streaming Stardew, and I had already gotten, like, my sword. I didn't really have much use for them for anything practical other than, like, selling, I guess. By this point. But he was sitting there while I'm streaming Stardew, and I kept being like, oh, another prismatic shard, and another, as I'm going down the skull cavern. And I could see him just getting more and more ticked off. In a joking way, of course. How's my Oliver? He's good. I was telling the story earlier, but he kind of met a toddler through our apartment door today. And I don't know if he's ever been around small children, so he was like, what is this? Why is this human mini? Why is it screeching? Oh wait, sorry, it's not 10. I'm sorry to just like spam you there, buddy. Yeah, I don't remember if I ever actually got the auto petter. I remember that now though. I always forget they're a thing. This isn't like neighborhood kids or dogs. Tomorrow I'm gonna be seeing a concert. Oh, cool. I hope that you have fun. Neighborhood dog loves him and he hisses at him. The dog's like, I just want to be friends. Yeah, every now and then as well, because we also do have dogs on this floor of my apartment building. He'll hear the dogs go running past as they go like in or out for walkies. And I also don't know if Ollie's ever met a dog. So, don't know if he knows what that is. Already on my way home. They're worried Pink's concert was going to be rained out tonight or tomorrow. Oh, again, hopefully not. Been having some pretty rainy weather here as well. Although it was clear enough yesterday where I could go for a walk. But the walking path I usually take has lots of like trees around it, and there's like so many downed trees. They had part of it like closed off. Just because there were so many of them that they needed to clear out of the way. Okay, come on. One of these has got to be something new. Overly warm summer here. You kind of want more rain. We could swap because I feel like we haven't had that warm of a summer. It's been very comfortable, maybe. But a very decent amount of rain, too. No, none of these look new, unless maybe that might be new. Take a lively shopping trip to the general store. Honestly, I feel like, oh right, it's the 6th. We're gonna have new quests. Half the point of those little blurbs from Mineral Town is just getting the person or getting the player to want to play it again. Want some unique cheese? Lately I've been obsessed with trying new cheeses. My next goal is to eat high quality goat cheese. Anyone have some? A huge bony tongue. That's such a weird name, if possible. Mr. Shroman is craving for a whatever that says, I'm gonna mispronounce it, set, and only the finest will do for her. Such I'd like a huge bony tongue. Got you. Planning a trip to another state 6 hours away this month. Oh, and you're dreading it? Okay, goat cheese. I think I might have this fish. Let's see. No, I have little ones. Okay, where are you caught? Forest Spring or in marshes? Okay. Hate driving for more than an hour anywhere. What are you barking at? Why are you barking at Alfredo? Alfredo's like, I'm gonna go home. Oh yeah, there's the crops done because we got the ginger. No, it wasn't. I feel like the last thing is gonna be a gem and then a gold item. We're just walking into the house, right? Of course, I call long car rides, but I think it's a bit better when I'm driving, though I haven't gone on a very long road trip where you've driven. I used to be fine with cars and stuff, but I found when I kind of hit maybe 13, 14, I couldn't read or play games in the car anymore. Even sometimes looking at my phone on like the bus, I can't do it. Auto collector, yes, yes. It's the leveled up milker. It is so nice when you have so many cows. Alice, good. How are you doing? And Mike Tron as well. Welcome on in. No, I wish there was something for the birds. That would have been nice, but I have to go and check under each bird. Myself that I can simply stop driving when I want to versus on trips before hoping your parents would stop at a rest stop. Oh. All right, Salvador, I hope your chores go well. Yeah, I know. I always prefer that they just like lay it in the coop and then they, you know, you can go in and collect it at any point rather than having to scoop them all up and check under each one. I think that was everything, right? Oh, maybe Alfredo's gonna just go and stick his head through the window. Put you there. And was I gonna? I feel like I was gonna do something. I don't remember what it was. That fish, right. I'm going to have to go fishing for that tomorrow instead of our mining. I'm actually gonna go fishing right there, so maybe we'll get lucky because I dreamt about it. No, they don't. It's actually kind of a weird thing about this game. You'll notice I always leave my animals outside. A lot of other games will penalize you for doing that. It turns out in this game, they're actually a lot happier and healthier if they are outside. If you leave them inside, you have to make sure that their troughs are full, their food trough. If they try to eat and they find that it's empty, they'll actually take a hit to their health overall. But while they're outside, obviously there's always going to be grass. So then you don't have to worry about it. Even if it's raining, they don't care. As long as they're fed, which is a mood. It kind of makes this game a bit easier. And my spouse is Matthew, actually. He used to be Marlin in the original game. But his name has been changed to Matthew for the remake. It was either going to be him or Cecilia. Chat chose him, so I went for her on my off-stream save file. Working for no reason to the tune of last resort. This is my loudest bork. I love that play. Made it to the office. How was your trip? Oh, actually had something under you. Actually, that's another thing I prefer about Mineral Town as well. I'm pretty sure if your chickens are gonna lay eggs, they lay it first thing in the morning. So when you go in to check on them, they're always there. These chickens lay it whenever they feel like. I feel like you can get them on a schedule, but it's kind of hard to do. Where's your egg? There we go. Who, for the most part, had a motorcycle cop slow a lot of us down for some reason. Oh. Now that I know that she actually likes some of these items. So it is the 7th. Let's go do some fishing and see if I can't get this item. Oh, jeez, that's what I was gonna do. Oh my goodness me. Nope, never too late. I can't really influence her anymore. She is going to be a little farmer, but I can still love on her. You charge your phone? No worries. I had to charge my Pokeball Plus for the first time today. I have been using it heavily. I use it every night, and I was using it for Pokemon Sleep also, or Pokemon Go also, sorry. But it's been really nice not having my phone on my bed anymore. I did not enjoy that part of Pokemon Sleep. Tell us to slow down, but the freeway split happened. And nothing he did seemed to matter. He was there trying his best. Yeah, it actually lasts quite a while. And considering I feel like I've been using it very heavily too. There we go. Elderly and still wearing a backpack and running around like this, right? We're just, you know, working ourselves literally to the bone. Yeah, that's the same thing, Mendel. I kind of saw that it had gone down more than I would have liked it to on one of the apps. So I'm like, I'm just gonna charge you. It didn't have low battery light, but just gonna make sure that it's all set up. It's actually just turned green in like the last 10 minutes. Take that off. Okay, that is the right one, but it's not the right size. Try again, game. Is the owl here today? He's not. Roll over onto the button. Oh, dude, really? I have mine set. I don't know if you can actually turn it off where when you hold the button to turn it on to sleep mode, Pikachu will do like a little noise and it'll flash. I feel like that would wake me up. No, I need bigger fish game. Big shadow. No, I think that's like very standard size. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, it doesn't like chat to me normally. But I have some sounds I guess still on, just not all of them. Don't think you sleep well enough for Pokemon Sleep to work. Mike's very much the same. He was getting some really good scores while he was here, until he realized it wasn't tracking him, it was tracking me. Which is funny. He's like, I wasn't even asleep during this time. What was it tracking? And then he looks over at me. He's like, oh, wait a minute. Our sleep scores were very, very similar. Yeah, so you turned them both off. This might be something? Okay, it's a big fish, but not the one I needed. I do. I know it's because my parents can track the precise moment I do fall asleep because you snore like a lumberjack. That's very funny. Yeah, I'm a pretty good sleeper. I sleep very light. I don't really go into deep sleep very much. But I'm generally pretty good about falling asleep, especially if I've been moving around that day. If I've been lazy, maybe not as good of a sleeper. No. Wrong fish. Lizard, you didn't give me my luck. I know that you're not really the one for the pond, but still. Try to fall asleep on my own an hour or so before I grab my medication to help me. Yeah, I've gotten very much into the habit of taking melatonin every night, and I think that might eventually backfire on me. But I have trouble without it for the most part. I have found though that I have like a perfect like dosage, I guess. Anything higher than 3, I think it's milligrams, I think it's the sizing. Anything higher than that, and I have incredibly vivid, horrible dreams. Which is concerning. Otherwise, with 3, I am solid. Welcome back, Mechas. That is a brush. I want to water my plants, not brush them. to take 10. See, I got some 10s and they were like the worst thing I've ever experienced. They were awful. So I gave them to Mike, and then we tried to get some more melatonin one time, but they only had 5s. And I didn't like that either, so those are also with Mike. I got 3 and I am happy. You have Nanoland stuff? Oh god. So cursed. No one told you not to, right? I feel like getting good sleep is probably outweighs the negatives. Like, I guess eventually maybe your body could just like grow a tolerance to it. Maybe. No, we all good, I think. For me, the excitement of seeing a crop bear fruit outweighs the tedium of waiting for it to grow. I didn't hand that in. Is Kate hanging out? I think she's gonna be right by the sign here, actually. Okay, there you are. Take your goat cheese and enjoy it. I pressed the wrong button. Allergy medicine to make me sleepy. It doesn't like conk you out, yeah. The version you watch is like sort of hard to find. You know, I know you guys were saying earlier it actually was in English. I'm honestly starting to wonder if maybe I stumbled across the like the Quebec version, because I really do not remember that show being in any language I could understand at the time. Oh hey, complete 100 requests. That was a trophy achievement too. Nice. Said that it rained. She tiptoes outside and doesn't want to go on the rocks at all, even though it's all dry. She's like, no, my precious little toesies. Hi, Callie, how are you? Welcome on in. If you guys are just joining us, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We are finishing Story of Seasons of Wonderful Life today. We're kind of just, you know, working our way through the last 2 seasons here. Gonna hit me like a train probably when we get to the end, but it's fine, we'll get there. And then on Saturday we're starting Pokemon Scarlet. Here, let me get changed. Let's wear the sweater. I haven't really worn that too much. Am I aging well? I sure hope so. You are aging amazing. You got this. Okay, so it is the 8th. That means it is a selling day. I can still do some fishing this morning. At least. Is your star cow pregnant? Hopefully you have a girl. If you want another one. There we go. And let me actually give everyone some quick brushies this morning because I haven't done that in a couple days. Look at that little happy dino. So cute. So happy. Some bootleg PBS network at my grandma's house. Yeah, when you were a kid. I'm gonna look it up later because I really don't remember it being in English. I always just assumed it was like Pengu, right? Pengu, there was no English. It was just kind of like Newt Newts left, right, and center, I think. Pretty sure. you? Is this time again? No, this is Brussels sprout. You never got sold. That's such a rude thing to say. I'm sorry. Brussels sprouts like I belong here now. We were meant to sell you and I completely forgot. I'll hydrate, thank you. Oh really? I don't think I've seen that. She ate her food? Bruce Brew lives. I think at this point Bruce Brew needs to just stay. Bruce Brew is now part of the fam. Watermelons in a bowl, not falling from the sky. Hi, Breezy. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Could we get a shout out for Breezy if possible? Been somewhat lurking. It's all good. I appreciate the lurk. I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna be a little bit emotional later because we're finishing this game today. And like, you know, I'm ready to move on to a new game, but also I was so excited for this remake and I'm kind of sad that it's like over. Even though I'll just play again. We got some gaming journal stuff. No worries. Go only in South Korea. It was meant to teach Korean kids English, but it didn't do a good job. Oh, and it's like very broken English. That's a shame. That's a shame. Alright, so we're gonna process all this, and then we're gonna spend some time fishing. It'd be kind of cool if at the end it gave you like stats. It's like how many things of cheese and butter you made. Or how many hybrid crops or whatever. Because I've made a lot of cheese and a lot of butter. To find out what the bootleg channel was called. It was a very strange channel. I know here, I definitely saw that show on Teletoon. Which had a lot of shows that I think originated on different channels, but were kind of like brought over for Teletoon. It was a kind of a weird channel. It was fun though. Okay, let's go try some fishing. Try to get that fish take 2. I don't think I've noticed the owl being here since like year 1. No, it's right there. Oh my goodness, hi. I legit have not seen you in like 6 in-game years. What are you doing, friend? Alright, so maybe we'll get lucky this time. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna get away from those lily pads because I won't be able to see the shadow of the fish. For an affordable apartment in my area, and I get an email about a new housing development where they recommend the annual income to be 6 digits at minimum. Oh my goodness me. Cute cootie boy. A knockoff Pinocchio. Okay, no, right size-ish, just not the type of fish I needed. Oh, there we go. That's a big one. If you're gonna watch viewer discretion advised, thank you. Oh, was it her anniversary day? You went to pick her up on August 9th? Are you gonna get her anything? Do you celebrate that? I usually try to with Ollie, but I forgot this year and I felt like such a butt. Not that he knows any difference, but there's a kid who's like really short. I remember there being one like that that I saw. It was almost like Stuart Little, but it was a kid, not a mouse. I don't remember what it was called. Day we brought her home for the first time. For the first day. Such a special memory. Thinking about the same one, yeah. If we're thinking about the same one, I think it was a cartoon. It was like, I think his family was normal size. He even had a baby brother, but the baby brother was obviously a normal size baby. Oh, I think Martin is coming to mind, but I don't think it's that. George Shrinks, that's the name. I remember that show. Brand new bone a few days ago. I don't think she needs any new toys. She has a bunch all over the house. I had not thought about that show in, again, many, many years. Hello again, I have stuff to sell. Yeah, we're at the point where I'm not even gonna bother haggling. Dan can keep his extra monies. You don't have anything though? No. PBS or something, but it ran cartoons all day. And normal PBS. It may have been like PBS Kids or something. Where it'd be like, you know, more kid-friendly programming versus other stuff. Okay, we're gonna be back a little late today. Those mithril tools at the blacksmiths were so cool. Okay, but you have blessed tools. Who needs mithril when you have blessed? That's a different line of dialogue, though. I don't think I had seen that one yet. Lanterns, hurry up and grow. You can do it. I'm hoping, because I know winter usually takes a while for things to grow. I know it's fall right now, but I'm thinking ahead to when we plant in winter. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. Anne-Marie,
apparently this is being shared today, though I'm pretty sure I subscribed the other day. Press Lamau.
I remember that, yeah. Weird. We're here for it, though. Thank you so very much for the 17-month resub. I appreciate that. Lamau, indeed. Weird. Also, if we can get some hype and some love in chat, it does not have to be my emotes. It could be yours, it could be someone else's, it could be standard Twitch emotes. Just kind of a nice opportunity to just kind of spam a little bit of emotes in chat, you know? I know, he said it very, very sarcastically. First try. Oops. Look at the dancing dino with the tater. Right, these can all go away. Oh. She's just hanging out at home. Oh, so you got to see stuff that you didn't see before? I think I vaguely remember being pretty hyped to go over to a friend's place because they had whatever package included like the Disney Channel back then. And we definitely did not. And then eventually I know Disney like went public and you could view it on our TV, but good to Paley. I played like 5 hours on Monday and like 3 or 4 hours yesterday. Tell me about it. I signed on what was meant to be briefly last night to add people who had sent me their usernames in game. And I sat on there for an hour and I first was just fishing, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and like do some foraging, and then I was getting into the bug hunting, and then I tried the actual hunting for a little bit. It's very fun. The only downside is that it doesn't have that controller support, and I can't really do mouse and keyboard without my hands going numb after a while. It's Simply Crystal in-game. Simply Crystal. Feel free to add me, or if you want to send your username in the Discord, we do have a Pilia section for anyone else who might want to. But yeah, feel free. If you see me online, feel free to say hello. I'm gonna be a shy bean, I'll fair warn you. Or I'll give you fair warning. Pursue your friendship request. I'm sorry that popped up midstream. I'm glad I thought to like be like, okay, hi, I'm adding people. Yeah, so I'm kind of kicking myself for the name, I have to admit. Because I realized after you don't have to have like 2 different words. So I could have just had like SimplyPressStart, or, you know, potentially just Crystal. I'd be surprised if that wasn't already taken though. Assuming that you can't have the same name as someone else. But it is what it is. I'll be Simply Crystal on there. Dress up in dog costumes. Now that sounds strange. I don't know if I'm remembering that one. I think your name was good. Thank you. Like, it's kind of cute. It's different. Username is what other players see you as. Yeah, nickname. I appreciate that, because, like, you know, in other games I'll be SimplyPressStart, but I don't really want to be called that in conversation. So I appreciate that attention to detail a lot. if we could adjust it later, but I did state that Butter was my middle name. So it's only set when I'm in trouble. Okay, nope, we're looking for Big Fishy. Is the owl here? He's not here today, so we might not have fantastic luck. Not that we were having great luck yesterday either, but... Let's see. So if you guys are curious, we're looking for a rarer fish that can spawn here. And it needs to be a large variety. I have caught it before, but only the small one. For a certain quest, and it seems like each season of the final chapter will ask you for a different fish. And I failed the first one, got the second. It's going, it's going. We're gonna be finishing it today, which is kind of weird feeling. We're definitely at the point where, like, you know, there isn't as much content in this game, so I am ready to move on, but I'm still gonna be sad about the ending. We're gonna be playing Pokemon Scarlet on Saturday. We were gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom. Wearing my Legend of Zelda shirt even. But then the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC was announced, so we're gonna be jumping ship over to that. And then probably after we're done with the DLC for that game, we're gonna play Tears of the Kingdom finally. That or Sandrock. We have too many games coming out. Because I know Sandrock is coming out end of September, I think. First backpack upgrade last night, so now I saved a little bit more. And then you can get a house edition. September 26th, yeah. So Pokemon DLC drops, I think, on the 13th of September. Assuming it'll take us a little bit to get through it. I won't have time for Tears of the Kingdom beforehand. Hi, Mystic, how are you today? I haven't even found it again since that one time. Doing some mods, then continuing your personal file. Sounds good. I know a lot of people are playing that at the moment. Just been tired, mostly otherwise. Yeah, I get that. There's a nice big one. It's been good. It's been good. We're finishing it today. So it's kind of just a lot of wrap-up work right now. Armored Core 6 in the new RoboCop game. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to at the moment. Failed your first... Gosh? I'm assuming it's some sort of animal or something in Palia. So you need to hunt for it again. Welcome back, Affection. So these lanterns They're gonna be done by winter. Sorry, not winter. Fall day 10, definitely. And then we were gonna plant another round of them for winter, but they're probably not gonna be done because winter does slow things down for growing. Which is a bit unfortunate, but also Juniper gets to take over, so. Oh, fish! Phone be mean, no worries. I'm like, I don't know, maybe a gosh is the name of like a, of a creature in that game that I don't know of. I think I pretty much picked up most of my eggs this morning. Oh, no, as I find another one. And another. Oh, yeah, no, we're making pretty good time here today. I agree so far. I was worried this stream might go a little bit over long, but it doesn't really matter. You know, I did a 6-hour stream yesterday. I can do another one today if need be. Hi, Blue. Be lurking because of dinner. Enjoy your food. Went to down a rare shop and I got a trophy. Oh, nice! I saw you guys got like a really special bug, I think, last night. 24-hour stream. Okay, final day of autumn. Let's go to sleep. Get our lanterns. Been having that dream a lot. I wonder if that's something that happens as your character ages here. I've just been noticing we haven't been having other dreams. Maybe my game's bugging out though. But it's weird and pissed off. Me when Ollie's acting funny. £32 for my new diabetic medicine since February. That's phenomenal. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm not on any medication for anything like that, but I'm hoping to do a bit more working out this month coming forward. My doctor, when I got some blood results back the other day, was like, yeah, you know, you're not something to be concerned of, but like we could lower the cholesterol just a little bit. And I'm like, okay, got it. We're gonna eat better. And I should probably do some exercise while the weather's still nice. Working the whole time, actually is laughing at your story about Tiger. Tiger and your mom having the slow speed chase. It really is one of those things that I would pay a lot of money to have seen in person or even just have a video of. Because my mom doesn't move fast on the best of days. And like, you know, I know it was late, she was tired. And Tiger was an old man by that point. He was hobbling. There's just two seniors trotting down the hallway. It was funny too, because if we ever had like bad weather and stuff, like, you know, rain and humidity, my mom would be like, oh, you know, I'm feeling it in my knees. And she'd be able to look over at Tiger and be like, you're feeling it too. And like, he would be. He wouldn't really want to move around much on those days. And you'd think getting a new kitty cat with Ollie and him being a young man, we wouldn't have that. But no, because of his leg injury, he also definitely seems to feel the weather. He definitely just wants to lay around on days where it's not so nice out. And my mom can still turn to him and be like, are you feeling this too? Okay, I think this is the last day for the fish. So if we don't catch it today, again, no biggie. Would be nice to get it though. That's a pretty big shadow. Let's see. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, you can kind of see it, I guess. Behind our stamina bar, there's a weird glitching texture of a tree back there. Around the middle of the stamina bar, maybe like the first third of it. Snow is being stuck to this morning. She's like, don't go to work, stay and be lazy. Just snuggle with me. Okay, so that is the right fish, but it's not the right size. I need a bigger one. The owl's not even here. I can't even blame him for my bad luck. I mean, I still can, but he's not here to hear it. You still thinking about it? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, just like any pet. My new gaming progress journal. Feel slightly organized now. Yes, I love the feeling of being organized. I love that. I still need to sit down and write out my games finished in my phone. Do you post a picture? I'll have to go check it out.
Adam 3.
Oh, I don't know what you just said to me, but thank you for the biddies. I appreciate that, Macus. Thank you, thank you. It's quite messy sometimes, so when my landlord comes over... Yeah, you need to kennel. Figure out some lunch. Sounds like a plan. I gotta figure out something when I go on break here, too. Just no large shadows today. At least I was getting some like big fish yesterday. Today? No. Is that big? It's not that big. Trying to figure out what I'm having for dinner. I'm getting hungry myself. There's a nice big one. I have a weird thing where like every week around like Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm like, oh, I should like do some meal prep or something. And then by the time I'm thinking about it, it's like a day or two before Mike is coming over and it's like, okay, well, there's no point anymore. Because what I usually meal prep isn't something that I think he'd be too interested in. But this week he's not coming back over this coming weekend. So, I did some meal prep last night. Got like really big totes of fried rice. Lots of veggies. On the healthier side of fried rice, let's say. So I am good for a good couple days here. No worries, Macas. You have an amazing rest of your day. Yeah, I love the idea of meal prep. I love just making a big, massive batch of something that I can just eat. Like bonus points if it's all in one. So like my fried rice, I have like a whole load of veggies, obviously the rice, some chicken, some egg. You know, hitting a lot of major food groups in there. Made tea and just did some breathing and distracted myself. Oh, that sounds lovely, honestly. I'm sorry you were feeling a little anxious though. Pregnant and had like 20 frozen crockpot meals, which was awesome. Yeah. I hear a lot of people later on to their pregnancies, they'll like make sure they have like pre-frozen foods or meal prep or whatever for just after the baby arrives, and it's like, that's smart. It's one less thing you gotta worry about. Three-year work anniversary. Oh my goodness. Starting a job during pandemic as well. That must have been something. There we go. There's our lantern crop. Now that could have just been like something shifting, but I'm pretty sure I just heard something hit my windowsill. If I look out and there's a piece of cake, I'm gonna be very concerned. Some board for yams to make wrinkle green. Lewis, please. So much nicer during that time. No homeowners would come in, so we kept the building much darker, got to chill in my office, and no one would bother you. That does sound like living the dream. Guess I'm just gonna put away these fish. I don't really need to sell them at this point. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and save. And we are making good time. I was expecting that to take a lot longer. That is the end of autumn. For our final year, we have 1 month left in game. We just have to get through winter, and then we hit the ending. So, kind of emotional. If you guys would like to join me though, really quick, I'm gonna get up and stretch, find something to snack on here really quick. I'll play some BRB videos. If you guys would like to continue to hang out, feel free to. If you're heading out, thank you so much for being here. I will be gone for about 10 minutes, but I will BRB.